Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Let's log in, shall we? Okay, before we start and get into the actual game, I want to see what all these new notifications are. We have side stories. What is this? Side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Oh, trust and understanding. I see. Okay. Pictures. Oh, wait. I should probably warn first. I don't know for sure, but there might be disturbing pictures here, so please be cautious. Oh, poems. CGs. What's CGs? Secrets. Backgrounds. Sketches. Oh, these are cool. Promo. I wasn't expecting this. Nice. Alright. Nothing terrible happened here. These are these all the poems? Okay. Nothing there. I'm so sorry if you guys hear noise in the background. And music. Okay, it's like an actual playlist. Let's get into the main game. For anyone watching for the first time or who doesn't know about this game, last time we were trying to get close to one of the characters, Natsuki, who was a member of the literature club, and we succeeded, but at the same time, our childhood friend, Sayori, grew more and more depressed, I guess you could say, until at the end of last stream, she passed on. She is no longer with us. A terrible tragedy befell her. And now we're going to continue. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Please keep that in mind. Okay, so yeah. So that amalgamation of characters on the left there is where Sayori used to be. The opening scene. And I guess we're gonna pick this corrupted looking option. Oh, good. Yes, my favorite language. Gibberish. Oh. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... help. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Ah yes, that used to be Sayori. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. That kind of friend. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh! Okay. Oh well. That's not you guys, that's the game. Don't worry. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Is it? The mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends, friend groups walking to school together. Is it that bad a sight to see? Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh. That's not how it used to be. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Okay, I guess we're restarting the story now, except without our best friend Sayori. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Am I going crazy, or is the music like skipping at some parts? There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. I see, so us, the main character, is just after the girls, huh? He doesn't care about the clubs at all. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Our guy is bored, apparently. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I respect that. I can kind of feel what this guy's feeling. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Benvamous? Who called me? Oh! Monica, it's you! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? That's right, we did know Monica at the beginning. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. What class is that? I'll let you guess. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Oh, this is interesting. It was Sayori who got us into the literature club the first time around. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Whoa! A literature club! Literature? Are you okay? Did you feel that? That sounds kind of dull? Hey, don't be mean. A lot of people love literature. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Oh, so even you think it sounds boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's literature. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature too. Isn't it? Am I wrong here? Am I in the wrong? I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? It sure is. Did Monica say she? You had my interest. Now you have my attention. How does that go? I don't know. Hey, Venvamous, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but can you join? If you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Venvamous, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Well, you make me feel important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. That's the second time our character said that they sold their soul. The first time was for a cupcake, and now it's for an irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sorry, people are yelling outside. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Ah! Why did that happen? Wait, we know their names already. We don't have to say girl 1, girl 2 and all that. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? I'll try my best to get back into these voices. Way to kill the atmosphere! Wait, you guys don't remember me? Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Venvamous. All words escape me in this situation. Something really strange happened. Am I the only one that noticed it? This club is full of incredibly cute girls! -1, my best friend. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Wah! No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who apparently... Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Venvamous in a classroom and forced him to come here. He decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. The timing was too perfect. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Venvenus? Why don't I? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. You make tables out of desks. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. Last time there was cupcakes that they didn't let me see. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here? What do you mean I didn't plan on coming here? Oh, I guess that's true. But we'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Even those who aren't in the club? I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Oh yeah. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Why are you asking me? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Yep, thanks game, I was here, I saw that. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, apparently. Supposedly. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time reading basic English. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. Ha ha. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true, I hate him. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Who doesn't enjoy good tea? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Venvenus, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Ha! Manga, am I right? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Anything can change. What am I saying? Nothing can change. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. You're compassionate, I get it. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. You know, the saddest part about continuing this playthrough right now like this is that I don't get to do Sayori's Valley Girl accent. Oh well. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. You don't say. I read a horror book once. I desperately guessed. Grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I thought he was going to say with herself. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give me that back! Fine, fine. Uh-oh. I spy with my little eye something that shouldn't be there. There's a there's a concerning poster in the background, if you want to even call that a poster. Good God. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them when they're angry. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share with us. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. This is a club, after all. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Venvimus? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Venvimus. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Oh, you need at least 4? I didn't know that. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. They have me cornered. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? A clear-headed decision. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that, Venvimus? I mean it. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I thought I'd have to kill you. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super ticked off. Venvimus, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Yeah, the club almost didn't exist. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Venvimus, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I guess we're gonna find out. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Makes me want to puke. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri she cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Bye, everybody. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. No 4th girl whatsoever. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's write a poem! Poem time. You've unlocked a special poem? Sure, I'll read it. What is this? Things I like about Papa. Oh. Something tells me this is related to Natsuki, because she talked about her dad before. I'll read it in her voice with that assumption. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me an allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. Oh. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Well then. Thanks, Papa. Okay, so in the poem creating stage, we don't have any option to write a poem for Monika. We have to write one for Natsuki or for Yuri. Well, I mean, I got so close to Natsuki before, why don't we get close to her again? By picking cute words for our poem. Fluffy. Parfait. Puppy. Jumpy. Boop. Candy. What's the cutest one here? Color, maybe? I suppose, or pure? Color or pure? I'll do color, I guess. Okay, that was good. Sugar, no, marshmallow. Marshmallow's better. Cute, the literal word cute. Oh, I like this song. There's Papa. Wait, Papa was just referenced. Should I try clicking Papa? What's gonna happen? I'm scared. Okay, it was still for her. Kitty. Pout. Pouting is cute, right? Pink, I suppose. Silly. Sparkle. Nibble. Oh, we have one more. Oh, I don't know, I guess Rain Cloud's the cutest. I think we got a perfect all Natsuki poem there. Let's see what that does for us. Hey, the terrible poster's gone. Hooray! Hi again, Venvimus. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club, keeping my word. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh! Hi, Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise, Venvimus. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay, that was a little silly. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monika? You're kind of in the way. I can't read what you're saying. What I'm saying, Natsuki does certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room in the classroom. No. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. She says mangaka. Excuse me. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Plop. I think the music is pitching up. I'm sorry, Venvimus. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. And a hidden pistol. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't do that. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Books are what I'm all about, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean like that. Ooh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. How thoughtful. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Whoa. What just happened to the screen? It like zoomed out? What? And I don't know. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet like a raccoon. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Oh my god! Natsuki! Language, please! Monica! Where did that come from? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Is that a fact? How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. I've been spying on you. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see! There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the other side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Natsuki, you have one fang-like tooth just like my channel's mascot Aukera. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I don't agree at all. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That's untrue. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. So we only read good manga, do we? If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Sick burn. I mean, hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I didn't say anything! What voice? I'll tell you one thing, Venvenus. Consider this a lesson. Whoa! I didn't even get to finish reading. Don't judge a book. Thanks, Natsuki. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. This isn't where the game said we were. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. It was your idea, though. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. I close the book. Just kidding. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again? You nerd. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. I think to myself and don't explain. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Lack of plot? Aw, hi Natsuki. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. This is like her favorite manga, how could it be boring for her? Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. That's true, it is very fun. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Yeah, same. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. What a jerk. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without, I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Oh, that's very self-degrading. Venvamous, I'm sure I told myself that the exact same thing the first time we went through this. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Tell me about it, this conversation is confusing me to no end. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep up with my own room. Oh, my dad would beat me to death if he found this. That's sad. And scary. I don't like that. At least it's safe for me here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Is that really how you spell sept? I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the it paid off in the end, didn't it? I'm not you. I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves... Sorry, I keep missing who's reading. Well, it's not like any of that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? What do you mean, so? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. I lose vision. My entire world has gone dark. What's happening? Hello? This did not happen last time. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Aw, she fell asleep. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Slap her in the face. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Uh-oh. Whoa, that didn't happen last time. Hey! Oh! Whoa! What's happening to the music? It sounds kind of cool. Natsuki, are you okay? I can't tell what you're saying. Your text is too bolded. Can you tone it down a little, please? Oh. Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Oh my gosh. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. What? She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give oomph. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Oh, that's so sad. I think she's malnourished by her family. Don't worry, Venvamous. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Oh, what? She falls into someone and then gets black eyeballs in her mouth and doesn't make any sense with what she's saying. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Sure, Monica, why don't we? Who should I share my poem with first? Well, obviously we're going to show it to Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Yes, I wrote it for her specifically. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. That's worse than just... Oh, whatever. And then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I was just gonna say that's like lying about it and only saying good things. The music stopped again. I don't like that. Please don't do that. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, you know? In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? Oh, is YouTube okay? Hold on, everyone. I just want to make sure that my stream isn't down. Nope, it's not down. Okay, we're good. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh! Well, I would be... I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ouch. Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that? I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? You're fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. I remember this poem. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I remember your poem, Natsuki. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Liar. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Wyatt Kirk says hello. Hello, Wyatt. Thank you so much for joining the stream. How was your day today, Wyatt? Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like that. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about this simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Okay. Well, I won't be here for long, about to go to town to eat. Oh, awesome, Wyatt. Enjoy your meal. Thank you again for stopping by just to say hi. I really appreciate it. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Of course, of course. Why would we take away someone's accomplishment? Who should I show my poem to next? I will start by showing it to Yuri first, then next time we'll show it to Monica first. Yuri stares at the poem. She doesn't read it, but she does stare. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. What? It's fine, don't force yourself. Wyatt, I'll tell you when I leave. Okay, thank you for the heads up. What do you think of this game so far, Wyatt? I don't know if you caught all the weird things that happened so far, but it's kind of unsettling in a way. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just change my voice? No. I'm the one who decides if your voice is raised or not. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. You could just give me your opinion on my poem. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Why, it's pretty weird because it's anime and horror, a weird mix. Is it really? I think there are plenty of horror genre animes out there. I don't think it's that strange a mix. I think it's stranger that it's horror and dating simulator. I think that's really weird. What were you saying, Yuri? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, what a bright face she has. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be your literature club? Good point. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? Take that back right now. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. That just means I'm dumb, Yuri. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. I am a ghost. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Infamous. You dummy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Happens to me all the time. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Ever think of that, fool? Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'm gonna become a pro poet? I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Now time for Monica. Monica, look at my poem, please. Hi, Venvamous. Having a good time so far? Yeah, great time. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. What, are you mad? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. What a thing to say. Haha, don't worry, Venvamous. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Venvamous. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Haha! Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So that makes, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Okay, that's new dialogue. She'll cling to you like a puppy. I don't like that. Can I just bring her like full meals, please? Can I bring her like a boxed lunch every day? That would be nice. Haha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. That's sick. That's so sad. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. This is actually this is actually hurting my heart right now. This is gonna make me cry. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Yeah, I got that feeling also. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sure. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. I mean, I understand, yeah, looking at the bright side of things is a good mentality to have. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Liar! You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Is this going to be the same one too? Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. It seems familiar but different at the same time. There might have been a few changes here and there from last time. So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Hahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is like this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No, thank you, Monica. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. No one said that. Everyone had good things to say about your writing, even Natsuki. What is happening to the music? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Okay, I thought I was gonna catch the music again. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I say I sigh, but I don't actually sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Let me drink some water really quickly, guys. Okay. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand rather. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Kamya Elliot says, Hello. Hello, Kamya. Am I pronouncing that right? Thank you for joining the stream. Welcome. How has your day been today? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Give me a break. Cut me some slack. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Natsuki, you're being very contrarian right now. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Venvamus did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Venvamus liked my poem too, you know. So take that. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. What happened to the music? I'm scared. Panda, hi, I'm here, but at the beginning of the live. Oh, okay. Hello, Panda. When you reach this point, I'll say hello, and you'll know how far behind you are. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? Hey, the music got silly. That's not what I... Oh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Venvamus appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ouch, burn. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Venomous started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you, Monica. Leave us alone. Taking it. Oh, God. Okay, sorry, that surprised me. Taking out your own insecurities and others like that. Panda, oh no, not the argument. Oh, are you caught up now, Panda? I'm getting scared. Can we end this? You really act as young as you look. The music is driving me insane. Me, look who's talking. You want to be... Oh no, Natsuki, don't say that. Don't say that. Edgy. Oh, is that what you're upset that she called you? Sorry that my lifestyle was too much for someone... What is happening to the screen? Sorry that my lifestyle was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get out of themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What in the world is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on! Let Venomous hear everything you really think. This is insane, you guys, please. We're all friends here. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Venomous. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Whoa, wait. I can't read. Wait, I didn't even get to see what the choices were. Is it who I'm siding with? Can I save the game? Wait, I can't pause the game. Oh no, I can't save. Okay, I don't know what this is asking me, but maybe who I support, so I'll put Natsuki. Panda says, yeah, I don't know what's happening. Oh god. Yuri? Oh, it's just... Wow, you guys are getting really close. Can y'all back up for a second? Back up, please. You get... I didn't ask for this, gosh darn it. Oh, hi. Monica. You're in front of the text again, I can't really see. What's happening? Hey, Venomous. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? At least the text is on the side, so it's, we're able to see it. Okay? Yeah, Monica, that would be a great idea. Sorry about that. I unleashed the demons of this school. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha 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 ha. Some president I am, right? I mean, you could at least try to break them up. Panda, oh hi. Yeah, that's the correct response to have when someone jumps into your face like that. Oh hi. I can't even confront my own club members properly. Just go and talk to them, man. They look up to you. You're the leader. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Oh, I understand. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Yeah. I can relate to that, Monica. You understand, right? I do. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. What do you mean? I want to make sure they're okay. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Aw, she's crying. Natsuki. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Like, yes, you could say that. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Aw, poor Yuri. What did she say? Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Venomous, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. Say something, Yuri. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Okay, I'm sensing another power dynamic here. That's scary. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so take that. Please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Because I don't. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Venvimus. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... Oh! Okay. That's not fair. We were gonna talk, maybe. She was gonna tell me what happened and what went wrong. Okay, well, I guess we're getting back into writing cute poems for Natsuki. That's how we went with Papa. That was correct. Chocolate. Should I just pick the same ones, or should I pick new cute things? Kind of want new cute things. Parfait. Flower. Excuse me, Sparkle. Lollipop. Silly. Oh, I should pick Sugar. Bubbles. None of these are particularly cute. I guess Milk is the closest thing. I wouldn't call Milk cute. Marshmallow. Nibble. Cheer. Surprisingly, this is like the most relaxing part of the game because we get this nice music. Let's say... Holiday? Okay, that worked. Candy. Fun. No, let's say kawaii. Fluffy. Sweet. Puppy. Great. We got another perfect Natsuki poem. Dax, suicide. Yep, I did see that. We are not picking those options. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh. Is that the usual scene? Is that really what you call the usual scene? Welcome back, Venvimus. Yuri! Literally wears half of your body. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. Yeah, her expression, huh? But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Kamiya, I didn't think Plus would be very different. So far, Kamiya, I haven't noticed any differences in the Plus version yet, but I hope to get to them soon. Okay, she's here. She's here in her entirety. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. It happens. I wasn't acting mentally sound. We all have those days, Yuri. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know I really didn't mean it. Oh, sorry, I know you didn't mean it. Venvimus, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. You can be too happy? Well, I guess you can. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Kamiya, oh, the fight scene that we just saw, was it really different? Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control for now. Kamiya says, yeah. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't remember too much of this game, so I didn't really realize that the fight was that different. But that's pretty cool then that they changed it. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Did you prank me? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Why are you speaking so boldly, Natsuki? I don't even remember anything bad happening. Just like Monica said, you wouldn't. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Oh! Wait. Okay, that's gotta be different, right? That mouth. That mouth is too realistic. What is she saying? Meebles, Cycloth, Blindsight, Lifeline, Anon, Rectipitality? Rectipitality? Faultlessly offered Scleromalacia, Nade, Catholicate. Interesting. You don't say, Natsuki. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Yeah, we're the weird ones here, Natsuki, not you. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Heh. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ha ha ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Dax, why are you laughing? That mouth of hers was ridiculous, Dax. That did not fit the rest of the aesthetic at all. That's what made me laugh. Kind of weird. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Oh no! Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Oh man, I was almost expecting her to be all bloody. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, nobody cares about you, Monica. No, I'm just kidding. We were worried. We were all wondering where you were. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ringing at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Kamiya the mouth. Yep, definitely the mouth. That was insane. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing this, a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Venomous. Monica smiles sweetly. As always. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Venfamous. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Oh no. Yuri, now you've got the bold talk. She's used to being ignored. That just makes it more sad. That makes me want to go comfort her even more. Come on, we're going over there. Oh, okay. I guess I don't have a choice in the matter. What's the story about anyway? No, the picture! I mean the poster! It's back! Well, I look at the cover of, blah blah blah. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover, like the Illuminati. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. That sounds god-awful. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. That sounds pretty cool, actually. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. That sounds god-awful again. Dax, there's a poster in the back of the room of the game of the scene that we're in right now, depicting the big no-no that happened last time. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Sorry. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Call me a vampires. Vampires. I would have thought zombies, but vampires also make sense, I suppose. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Venomous? Oh, Dax, the poster is... If you look at Yuri's left shoulder, for us on the right side, it's directly to the right of her. The brightness has been turned up, so it's kind of hard to recognize, but it's there. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Excuse me. I don't agree with the second half of that sentence, but sure, I'll give it to you. Dax, the bedroom thing? Yeah, the bedroom thing. What did Yuri say just now? Hold on, give me a second. I want to watch the replay. I don't know what she said. There's something about suddenly or finally. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. What else are we gonna do here? That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Ah! Don't do that so subtly, gosh darn it. It's not October, we're not playing, I mean, I guess this is a scary game, but we're not supposed to be playing scary games right now. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. I thought we were gonna get to read more manga with Natsuki today. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Kamiya, the glitches scare me. Yeah, me too. They're just so sudden. They're like jump scares. They catch me off guard. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Dax, Mr. Incredible becoming uncanny scares me. Yeah, same. I've seen that meme and it's very unsettling. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing. What? You're bathing in the feeling of what, Yuri? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I know that feeling. I do. I don't really mean to. Oh, even the music's not properly looped. It just fades out and then it like comes back again. Sorry, I mean... Oh, wait, never mind. Maybe it's over. The music is gone. Yeah, this should work, right? Dax, the music. Yeah, the music reminds me of that one CD that you played in Minecraft that one time, Dax. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Where's the music? I'm scared. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching, but not quite touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. A new picture. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Cool, look at us. We're like a book reading machine. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri's side catches it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Efficient. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. What am I to do? It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Oh, look, she's smiling. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Yeah, complete silence. Even the game is silent. Dax, the music slowly becomes Mr. Incredible becoming uncanny music. No, please don't do that. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Very romantic. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, don't relate me. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. And the fact that she has purple hair and she loves to read. And she's in a literature club. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. It's a spoiler. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Ha ha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Your face is sweating. Oh no, it's gone. Never mind. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something, you know. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Me too, Yuri. Let me drink some water real quick, guys. Okay. We're good. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Someone needing water? Pfft, that's ridiculous. I can't believe she left. Benvemus? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. She claimed that she needed something called water. So you don't know anything. Hey! Oh, never mind. Sorry, I can't say I do. I don't know anything about Yuri, you mean. Okay, I took that too offensively for no reason. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Can we get the music back, please? This is very unsettling. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? But Yuri's not here. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. I mean, we could just, like, doggy ear fold the corner or something. Is that what it's called? Then slip it back into my bag. Actually, I guess it's Yuri's book, so maybe it would be rude to mess with the pages. Let's show our poem to Natsuki. The person I made it for. Dax, I have to leave. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of the evening. Bye-bye. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely ticked off. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, I wrote it specifically for you. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh, will I? Is this a cipher? Am I gonna need this later? I doubt it, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of it just in case. Okay. Benvimus, why didn't you come read with me today? I was going to, but Yuri literally like teleported me to where she was. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. We probably couldn't have been reading more than 20 minutes. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I didn't have a choice, okay? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? I'm listening, calm down. Oh no, Natsuki, you've gone pale. Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Venvimus, do you? I don't hate you, demon-possessing Natsuki. Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? Oh god. She actually is crying blood. That's actually scary. The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Look, it was one day. I didn't have a choice. Calm down. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh my god, that smile. Oh goodness. That's creepy. Oh. Okay. What? That was the second end? Oh, never mind. It was fake. Okay, great. I think I do remember that part, but I didn't remember. I can't talk. I didn't remember it being that creepy. Okay, Monica. I'm ready for some normalcy. Hi again, Venvimus. How's the writing going? Oh, it's going great. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. Kamiya, that grin. Yes. That grin indeed. How could you resist a face like that? As long as it's not going bad. What's not going bad? I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Hey Monica, did you see that really weird thing that happened with Natsuki? It seemed like she got possessed by a demon and her neck snapped. Is she okay? Is she still alive? I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Venvimus. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. Did I need to know that? It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. I suppose that's one way to live. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Yeah, it's kind of underhanded when you think about it. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary... what? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. What do you mean given up on people? She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. So Natsuki is malnourished and mistreated by her parents. And Yuri is always being mean to people, are always being mean to her? These poor girls. She must really be starved for social attention, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. She just got thirsty, man, that's all. You're blowing this out of proportion. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Drinking water. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. This one, I remember this one. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. What? Okay, that one's definitely different. Endless, or an endless, poem of meaningless. Delete her. Ugh. That is a little different from last time. I don't like that. That's scary. Are you gonna jump scare me? Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Wait, we didn't see Yuri's poem at all. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Isn't that 2 days in a row we didn't see Yuri's poem? Whoops. Did she say don't forget to save your game? I think I missed that. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, Monika, I'll help you. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, okay. I want to help you though. Kamio, the poem changed a little bit. Yeah, it did, right? Okay, it wasn't just me, it totally changed. Alright, well I get. Okay, we are showing our poem to Yuri after all. I thought we weren't going to get to. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a breath. I just like holding it. Oh, okay. You like the feeling of paper? Hmm? I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Wow, you're giving me a lot of praise and credit for no reason, Yuri. Hahaha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. But do I have to read it? Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head? Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. What? Kind of lost me on that last one. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all direction. A lot of human eyes in this poem. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. So much breathing. Breathing is good. Haha, it doesn't really matter what it's about. Doesn't it? My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. On my pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Oh, thanks. Can I have it back? And now you're touching it. I'm okay. I didn't think that you weren't okay, Yuri. But what did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, can I have my pen back? Oh, goody. I unlocked a special poem. Of course we'll read it. Oh, no. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Yes. Happy thoughts all the time. That's what we like around here. Happy thoughts. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Okay, Natsuki is still alive, thank goodness. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well on last-minute preparations. Oh, same. I hate having to prepare things last minute. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Venvimus joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. If even one of us drops out, it's game over for the club, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. But Natsuki, if we lose one, then we won't have enough. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Kamiya, that didn't look like happy thoughts. No, it did not. Unless you count the smile. But that's the only happy thing that was in those quote-unquote happy thoughts. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Is that really what you want to turn the club into? I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Venvimus? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Venvimus to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Okay, ouch, but also fair enough. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Venvimus joined. Wait, is that true? You guys didn't speak to Yuri before? As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Venvimus isn't even passionate about the literature in the first place. Hey, how do you know that? I mean, you're right, but how do you know that? And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I disagree. I think new members will be cool. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Venvimus want to get more members too, right? Silence. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, we're not opposed to the idea, I suppose. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Fair enough, better to be honest with yourself. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. I mean, we can get a few more people. Why didn't I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? I'm sorry, why did I think? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Yeah, exactly, my point exactly. Venvimus, why did you even join this club? You dragged me here, woman! What were you hoping to get out of it? Excuse me. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? Why? You just said honesty is the best policy. Kamiya, Natsuki be speaking facts, mostly. She's definitely speaking for herself and Yuri, that's for sure. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice or not. You weren't even giving a choice not to join. So why are you so surprised now? You're the one who didn't give me that choice, Monica. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? No one took it that far, okay? People just don't really want new members that much. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. I mean, that's fair enough, but you know, this club wasn't made just for you, Natsuki. We want to share the love, don't we? And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Venvimus, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, oh, she's crying. At least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion of the festival? On the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Just like me. Oh! Hi! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I care about her. She's awesome. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would care if she killed herself. That's a lie. I would be. Oh! Are you okay, Yuri? I'd be devastated. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Venvamous? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That answer's fair enough. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes... Oh! Am I saying things that really happened? She bled from her eyeball. Each member contributes their own qualities. Okay, yep, definitely. She definitely did. In a special way. Are you okay, Yuri? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change, too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Venvamous? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little with Venvamous before we leave. Oh? Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Venvamous, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Oh no, the screen's going funky again. Kamiya, wasn't there a fourth girl, or was that the other one? Yes, Kamiya, there was indeed a fourth girl at the beginning. At the end of the last stream, she passed away. She is no longer with us. A terrible tragedy befell her, and ever since then, she's not here anymore. If you watch the end of the last stream or the beginning of this stream, you'll see me talking about how she is no longer here. But yes, there was definitely a fourth girl. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. I mean, everyone's been giving me an equally hard time, to be honest. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. She's not that mean. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Haha, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. I disagree with that completely. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Kamiya, oh, yep, it's the truth. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why, wait, not yet, no, stop it! Okay, I didn't do that. I wasn't advancing time there. Poem time! Okay guys, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and I'll be right back. Back in a second. Okay, and we are back. Excuse me while I get comfortable in my seat. Okay, poem time. Let's make another cute poem for Natsuki. I mean, last time apparently it didn't mean anything because the game thought it was meant for Yuri. Either way, that's okay. What's the cutest thing here? Hope, I guess? Nope. Cute, literally cute. Ribbon. Puppy. Clouds, I suppose. Whoa. Should we pick that one? I'm scared. Vanilla. Poof. What? Who was that? Was that Monica? What did I just see? We'll do candy. Oh. I just noticed the number counter in the top right. Something's a bit off. We'll do anime, I suppose. Hey, it is Monica. Cheer. Sugar. Bouncy. Twirl. Nibble. Kawaii. Kitty. Ooh, interesting. Skipping. Wow, we're getting a lot of Monica words. We'll do party, right? Whoa, there was a flicker there. Kind of. I don't know if that picked up on the capture. Hi, Venvenus. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to! Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Hey, come on. You came out of the gate swinging. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Jeez, Yuri. What is wrong with you today? What are you talking about? You said like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So... Natsuki. Nobody cares? That's so mean. Why don't you go look for some coins out of the vending machines or something? Oh, is that what she said last time, maybe? That made her cry? Aw, that is what she said. Why don't you go look for coins out of the vending machines? Wow, that's so rude. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Venvamous, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Man, Yuri is being very forceful today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Venvamous is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Oh my gosh! Her facial expression there. Thank you for understanding, Monica. That was crazy. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Nice. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Electric kettle, that sounds fancy. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. In what way? Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Last time she was thirsty for water, this time she's thirsty for tea. Let me drink some water really quick. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. No, it's fine. That girl gets thirsty very often. 10 minutes pass. Wow. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. But 10 minutes is a long time. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. I mean, I could talk to Monika or Natsuki, but nope, I guess not. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. True, or the bathroom, I guess. I start heading down the hallway. Who's hawing? Who's hawing in this hallway? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through their teeth. Oh, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, it's Yuri. Oh! That's not good. Goodness gracious, that's a lot. Holy moly. Ouch! Whoa! What in the world? I'm back. Excuse me? You never left. Thanks for waiting patiently. Infamous, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, we're just gonna ignore everything that just happened, I suppose. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Now you're starting to sound like Natsuki. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little bit to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. Yeah, that kind of stuff tends to happen. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Sounds nice. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Oh, I see. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Infamous. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for the both of us. Infamous, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. Yes, it's my posture. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Like I just said. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Are our shoulders touching? I can't see too well. Ah! Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? What happened to us swooning Natsuki in this game? That's totally gone out the window. Not at all by our choice. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest with my teacup. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wallpaper. I was gonna say decorations. I don't know where that came from. I fumble with the chocolate wallpaper. Wait, wrapper. That said wrapper, didn't it? Darn it! I'm looking at like the back posters and stuff, and I think that made me think of the words decorations and wallpaper, but the right words were chocolate wrapper. Whoops. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. The wrapper and not the wallpaper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Why didn't we offer this to Natsuki? We know that the poor girl's starving. Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. That's a new picture of her. Oh, look at the particles. That's very pretty. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. That is a tiny piece of chocolate. Look at how small it is compared to her eyes. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... I'm allergic to chocolate. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Venvamous. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Venvamous. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. No, my tea! We made a mess in the literature club room. Venvamous. Whoa. My heart. Wait, are we inside the closet? The closet doors are still open. My heart won't stop pounding, Venvamous. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Venvamous? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Oh god, that's scary. Oh no. I feel like I'm losing my mind. So do I, Yuri, so do I. Can you let us out of here? I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Me? Goodness gracious, that's creepy. Well, I hope no one's in a dark room right now watching this video. Oh goodness. He's just breathing at us. Menacingly. Oh, hi, Monica. It's time to share poems. Did she know what was happening? What? Can you do something about this, please? Who should I show my full poem to first? Alright, I guess we're gonna show our poems to the girls, and then that'll be the end of this stream. We'll go with Natsuki first, of course. We wrote it for her, or so I thought. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. That's not my fault. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Kamiya, I have to go. Bye-bye. Bye, Kamiya. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. I really enjoyed talking with you. Have a great rest of the evening. See you later. I'll read it carefully, Natsuki. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, thank you, Natsuki. Thank you for trusting me. I hope I can do something to help. Whoa. Are you okay, Natsuki? Oh! She's gone pale again. She just looks like a, she just looks like a mannequin now. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Venvamous? Are you gonna snap your neck again? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. This is where the meme came from. The game. We started. Just Monica. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess we're showing it to Monica. Just Monica, right, guys? Infamous, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I think I saw many things earlier that I wasn't supposed to see, Monica. Can you be a little more specific? Oops, sorry about that noise, guys. I accidentally kicked my PC. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yeah, I saw that. Isn't that kind of messed up? It's more than messed up. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Are you sure about that? There was another character in this game that we thought wasn't depressed that turned out to be. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Excuse me? I'm not saying it's your fault though. That's exactly what you're saying. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. Look, Monica. I haven't been the one choosing to spend time with her, okay? It's been her. I don't get a choice. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Do you? Because you seem to have been ignoring the problems of your only other two club members except for me. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's, effective. Here goes. Oh. Did you work hard on that poem? Geez, that really startled me. Yeah, you and me both. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at, writing this poem. Oh, writing it, did you? I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Alright, great. Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder. Hi, Yuri. Finally. Ha ha ha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Infamous, I want to take this home. Wait, did you read it yet, or did you just smell it? Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. Ha ha ha. You're too nice to me, Infamous. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Oh! It's not bad, right? I was looking right at her face as she did that. Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. That's not necessary. I'll give myself pepper cuts. Whoa, so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. That's a little obsessive and also self-destructive. Oh my gosh, that face. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you'll really want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Okay, just give me the gosh darn poem. Well, I see the word brass. I see the word paper, or is that diapers? I can't tell. This is very creepy. The music is not good. I don't like it, but I can't discern any meaning out of this, Yuri. I'm sorry. Oh, hi. Yuri, your eyes. They're so big and beautiful. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Whoa! Are you okay, Yuri? You don't look okay. I think I'm going to vomit. Wait, why? Are you alright? Yes, no? Okay. Yes. Can you hear me? I mean, I can read you. Oh. Okay, I did hear you. That scared me. Okay. Oh, that actually gave me goosebumps. That gave me chills. I didn't expect to hear that. Wow. Okay. I hear you. I'm going to save. Oh, what? All my other saves are gone. No. Okay, I'm gonna save. And, get me out of here. Okay, I think that's gonna be the end of this stream, you guys. I showed my poems to everyone like I wanted. Next time, we'll continue. I guess she's gonna make us go back and write more poems for each other. So, I suppose the Natsuki subplot has completely fallen off the map. I don't know why or how that happened. It was not my intention. But apparently we're going after Yuri now. The game decided. So, excuse me. I hope everybody's on board for that. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying these streams. If you're into this kind of creepy, mildly scary thing, then awesome. I am liking it. So far, I'm recognizing most of the stuff coming out. There are a few changes here and there to the due to the DLC, but I have yet to see any really big changes. But we'll see what the DLC has in store for us. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next live stream, and have a great rest of the day or evening, everyone. Okay, goodbye.